Hello, welcome back. Last time I got swallowed by a whale, and as a result, my switch hook is longer now. Alright, Jabu. I am here, I have long switch hook. There's a thing I can do there. Right, optimal swimming speed is about like this. Much slower than you'd think. Okay, so with L2, switch hook. I can do that and get out. You be gone. Swimming's just slow and deliberate, just let it be that way. Alright, so you go like this. And here. Then that'll make a key fall from the ceiling, maybe? Chest. And it disappears, so I need... How can I have two things? There's only one. I can't switch the chest. So I need that pot too? How? The pot's destroyed when I switch it with anything. Well, I can have this room dry, so I guess let's assume that that's a requirement for getting stuff done somehow. Anyway, there's a downward here that I can do something about now. And if I can get to that spot, which it looks like I'd get from above there somehow, then I could have that chest, maybe? In the side view, I can use my sword. So, don't know where I'm going here, but it's somewhere new. Still a little too short for that. That's fine. Key is here. Hi, Snake. There's a Bow Wow flower here. Can I switch it? I can kill it. So I got a key, alright. I'm also in a new place. This is not a new place, is it? Yeah, okay, so that must have just always been closed. Whoa. Ah! Yep. Let's go here. There's a chest in this room. Can I get it? Only if it is... flooded? Okay, I think I need a level 3 flooding to do that, and there was a level 3 flood switch up here, I remember. Ah, thanks. Well, I don't have a shield to steal anymore. That was thanks to you. Ah, what the... Oh, it's gone. Oh, there it is. That funny little tail they have behind them. Wait, does the shell hurt me? I took damage from... It wasn't close enough to do that, was it? I thought I was far enough away. Why am I here? What am I doing? Right, I'm looking for the water switch, which I thought was here, but it must be up in the tail. I don't really know where I am, or what I'm doing. I'm over here now. Thanks, I'll take that. Okay, yeah, so I think that switch up there is gonna raise the water higher than it has been before. The problem is, okay, so maybe on the right I can get there. Now I can do this now. Maybe that'll let me get the thing on the first floor, because that's the only obvious state change I can make that would have anything to do with the chest I couldn't get. So let's try it. And I wonder about this pit. Right, with water level 3, 2, I don't know, top blue, something is gonna float up to that spot. What's that something going to be? Oh, from the bottom floor, okay. You know what? Why don't you heal that damage you just did? Alright, I'll go down there. Right, I've already talked to that owl. Down here is... Oh, hey, I think I know what room this is. Yeah, okay, so there's a thing in the middle to let me go halfway, then I can go the rest of the way. Gonna guess this is a Gasha seed. No, it's a ring. Similar. It's the thing that a Gasha seed would have turned into. Have I ever been west? Yes. So how does this being dry help me? This doesn't move. Not that way either. Switching this destroys it. And there's nothing else in the room to help me. What? I can't put down a pot gently. I can only drop it and break it. This being watery doesn't mean anything in particular. Again, these don't move? Like, there's the octahedron and there's the pot. Those are the two tools I have to potentially get things done. Wait, no, I have this. There we go. Okay. I keep forgetting about that tool. It's happened multiple times in this very dungeon. And it would not have worked underwater, so that's why this had to be dry. Those blocks evaporate very quickly. Okay, small key, that was an important thing. First floor clear, second floor has a east there. Okay. Let's go through the portal at the start, with everything dry, and see if that leads into anything useful. Because otherwise I'm not really sure where I'm going. Alright, so I'm here. There's an open chest. I'm on 1F still. Okay, right, so I need to climb some stairs to go up. Where do I know about stairs? I think there are some... Those are stairs down, not what I want. So Maria can get me in there, yes. I've done this before, that's... Okay, here are some stairs. Over here is... Have I been to the north? Maybe. So I can swap back to the south from there, but... No. No, whatever's up there I have not interacted with. Yeah. What is up there? Stairs down, chest I have. Okay, so I got whatever was in there, so no need to worry about that, I guess. Okay. I guess there was a way to fall here? I don't see one. Anyway, so south of this room... Looks like I need to be up there. If there's something to hook onto, I can't see it. So I think this needs to be wet. Can I get up here? Not from where I am. But if I were over there, yes. Okay, so if this were wet... yeah, that's the issue, isn't it? I need moisture. How do I go upward from here? When it's dry? Like, my options get very limited when it's dry. The warp doesn't really take me where I want to be. So I can basically only do... Well, I can't even. The stairs are underneath that thing, aren't they? Wait, so how do I do things from here? Not like that. And that wouldn't mean anything. What? Do I just have to walk out and back in and then he'll be wet again? Because I'm not seeing any stairs that I can use. Let's see if that works. It did not. So somehow I got back to the top and let the water back in. I can't get to these. How did that happen? Well, sure, I can do that, but... So the only way up is here. Somehow from there I can move further? In some way I didn't understand, falling from here is of no interest. I fell there, and I guess that's just not what I want to do. This must lead to something. Okay. Alright. Hey. Yeah, I know. Alright, stairs. You know what? This is how I'm getting to this. So if I'm here, there's a chest south. Can I do anything about that? Currently, no. I need water level 2 for this. Okay, so this room, tail southeast, water level 2. Now I know somewhere in like tail northeast I needed switch hook 2. I noted that specifically. I said the words to myself and I'm remembering them now. So that does work. Now that I'm here in the area, it has worked. Here, this spot. Hi, Bubble, leave me alone. Alright, so new stuff here. Hey, you went right through my sword. I have keys I can use in that. And this. That's a way out once I have... That's probably bus key, I'm guessing? It didn't... The compass didn't make the chime, though. I'm short a key. And there isn't one in this room. So at the very least I'm gonna have to make a detour somewhere. Aha! But I get the third switch here. Momentarily. First, let's go through the key hallway and see me being one short. Because there is a chest along the way. Are you something relevant? No. Alright, I am one key short, and I know some things about where that key might be. Alright, water level top. I feel like there should be a third color for that. I'm assuming that is high water and not just like medium water again. Though I don't know, it is still dry up here, but that's... Well, when I see a hole it's gonna be full of water. No, that's still a hole. Well, that hole always went nowhere, I guess? Anyway. Where are their holes? Well, that's... No, this... Hang on, can I press it again or something? This also gets me to the other blue switch. Like, why are there two blue switches if they both do the same thing? Maybe red drains all, but each one of these lets a different amount of water in. So yeah, now this is flooded. I had to press both blues, okay? They're each +1, and red is equals 0. Something like that. Alright, so that's there. Now I can traverse. No. What's this for? What? Oh, there's one down there. could not see. I just had to know. Key, there we go. Alright. Well, that's what I needed. Am I done now? There's a chest on the second floor. And a few more rooms to explore. Let's finish using the keys to unlock the long hallway. That is probably the boss key, except does not the compass make the noise when boss key is nearby? What else could be there? Because yeah, it didn't make the noise. So what are you, chest? Moldorm is not heavy. Yeah, the other seat at... Wait, what? I had a key. Where did it go? Was there another door I opened on the way here? There was. Okay. Alright, need another key still. So that's probably first floor, now that everything's super flooded. Okay, so yeah, this is blue switch number 2. I can probably do this. Let's imagine that's a good idea. Okay, I can use a real weapon. Centipede not being a heavy object makes sense. Those things are made of basically nothing. Thin legs and air. Except Moldorm doesn't have any legs. Not that I ever see. Here's a stairway. A stairway? So I'm... Okay, I'm here now. Could I go down? I can! Okay, so multi-level diving, got it. No way to choose up or down, so I'm guessing there just aren't any spots that go both directions. Like underwater, that's just mean. So with flooded, now I can do something about this. Here we go. Shutter. Great, and there's a bunch of more just like nothing in this room. Okay. This is just where the dungeon stores its spare blocks that aren't used for anything. Alright, well that should be the last key I need, so... Yeah, I can go down if I want. Wait, or is that... Yeah. While it's flooded, let's check in this direction in case I can do something about this. Go away. Okay, I could have come here at any time with L2 switch, and I forgot about this spot. I can jump while I'm swimming! So this is new. And it's nothing. Well, is it? No, I thought I'd been here before. Wait. What? Okay, well, whatever. Where's the nightmare door? Is it in this room? Yes, so there's gonna be a puzzle to get up on that shelf somehow. Let's see if I can figure out what it is here. What water level does it want? This one, because I can dive down and back up. Okay. So can I keep the water at its highest, get the boss key, and come back? That's the hope. Do spikes hurt me now? Yeah, they sure do. Alright. Link's not able to swim just a little bit higher. Maybe the ceiling's very low. He'd be scraping his stomach no matter what he did. North. And this way, okay. I mean, this has to be the boss key. So those don't set off the compass. I thought they did. But apparently not. Right. Does that change game to game? Like in Link's Awakening... Was the Nightmare Key... I thought it was. But maybe I'm making this up. Okay, so go back the way you came, and then I can just go where I'm going, I think. Boss rooms usually come with health refills outside them, so I'm not too worried about my vitals. Maybe I should be, but I never am. Direction I'm going is this way, east. So yeah, if I could use a boomerang underwater, then I could refill here. But I cannot. I'm not going to change the water level just for that. That'd be silly. Ow. Alright, so I need to be up on that shelf. Should be able to just dive down here. Go up this. Which is a different floor texture, so you just have to remember, which is not hard because I've just been in the room. There's that fairy. There's that other fairy. I figured there'd be two of them. There's always at least one. Okay, so underwater fighting. Hi, you're a squid, octopus, something. Now you're red. Okay, what does that mean? I can switch you between red and blue. I can't use my sword right now. Let's try the shooter. Right, I can't put it on the B button. Nothing can be put on the B button. Red is the non-default state, so I'm assuming it's the one that I want. That changes you to blue. That changes you to red. So you're hurt by... Ah, okay. So you create a blue projectile, I switch you, and then you're hurt... In your red state, you're hurt by blue. How am I gonna engineer that? So here's blue. Yeah, but I need to get you into it somehow? How do you expect that's gonna happen? No, really, like... Okay. This is, this is functioning. Well, you know what? I did that. Maybe it'd be safer using a different tool here. Like, just make sure you're inside the thing and then switch your color. Now come to me. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot safer. Okay. Now come to me. Okay. You're just gonna do one of two things. So either shoot or come my direction. Okay. Oops. I think his things are getting more aggressive at chasing me down. Well, that didn't work. Okay, well now that I know what I'm doing, let's try that again. Oh, well, right. Swimming is weird. What's the run back like? Very quick. It puts me directly in... Okay, it knows what it's doing. Alright, cool. So now if I run out of stink seeds, set seeds, I will have to use the switch hook instead, or a different type of seed, that would also work. So I had a little out of game distraction there. Made it a little harder to do things. I'll try harder to ignore it this time. It's raining really hard outside, that's the distraction. I was trying to figure out what the noise was. Okay, well yeah, if it's just inside you already, then that'll work. Okay. Got a pattern. Come here, there we go. Change color. First time I've seen you zap in red form, so you can do that, in case it matters. Do you always shoot 2? Maybe you always shoot 2. Yeah, you might be more predictable than I thought. You might not. No, that's 3. Well, that was a pointless color change. Yeah, see, now I don't have the room to do what I need to do here. You need to not be in the middle of the room. So if you're in the middle of the room, just, like, abort and go somewhere else. Not quite. I guess it's to my benefit to curve these things? Well, not exactly. You know what? I'm gonna start switching you because I think I have more control over that. Because yeah, if I switch you here, then I put you straight into it. Okay, now I understand. So while the seed shooter can do it, switch hook is just a better tool for that. Okay, now I see. Land him on it. Alright. Great! Boss understood and conquered. New essence. It's a shell. Rolling sea. Alright. Okay, what does any of that have to do with time? It's just a thing that happens in the world. This would be more fitting in the other game. That's a nature essence. It lost its way and ended up in Labrynna. Whoa. Hello, Twin Rova. There's a little, like, text-colored line on the top of the screen. The Black Tower has already reached the heavens, so it was still being constructed. Those 3 doors that went nowhere were not the top. Okay. Cool. So maybe I can do something with that now. Is that what Dungeon 8 is? I'm assuming that's where the confrontation with Varen takes place. Alright, that's how high up the heavens are. Just up there. And Varen is there. Okay. Okay. Get high enough and the power of darkness comes to you. That's how it works. Oh, and that's an alternate way to do your time-stopping magic, right. So that's why you don't need Neru's body anymore. Okay. Flame of Sorrow, alright. Pairs up with the Flame of Destruction. Whoa! So petrification's happening again. Where is this screen? I don't know where this is. I like the detail of them stopping in the air and then thudding down to the ground. Okay. Whatever you say. There was also a blank space there where my status bar normally is. There's like no tiles assigned on this screen. Okay. Somewhere in Labrynna. Okay, yeah, just like the one that was somewhere in Holodrum. Okay, so both essences are just... Oh yeah, that was the last essence and it was actually not, it was in Subrosia. Just sitting there with your mouth agape. Alright. Hi, Zoras. You about to petrify or something? Yeah, all is great. I do get the symbol of heroism. And that'll lead me to the Sea of Storms. Has the petrification beam not reached this part of the world yet? Seems like everybody here is having a great time, not worried about anything at all. Maybe Varen's just, like, not really aware of the Zoras, or doesn't care about them. Because, yeah, it doesn't look like anything has changed here, post-Jabu. Okay, cool. Zora Scale. A Charm of the Sea. Alright, and Rolling Sea. Song of the Sea forms a wave that carries heroes into adventure. Right? Cool, so I got 3 locations sketched out with the L2 switch hook that I would like to go to. That doesn't have to happen now. So let's just go to... hang on, I want to talk to... well, one of the locations is actually super close to here. Whoops. And I would like to speak to the one who wanted to give me the scale in the first place. You. I just talked to you. Hero of the Zoras. Alright. So the Drifting Isle, which was, where was it, actually? It wasn't, like, all the way down here. It was a bit north. Here? Here? No. Wasn't it right here, though? No. Yeah, this is the one. I'm just in the... I'm in the present? I thought I was in the past. Right, of course. Grown up Jabu Jabu. I would be in the present. Okay. Well, if I'm getting this one, let's get the 2 others, too. So yeah, unlike somewhere in Holodrum, somewhere in Labrynna, I do not currently have the clue for... Yes, I do! It's the Sea of Storms! What am I talking about? It's less clear than the Subrosia one was, but also I remembered that game better. So the 2 aren't quite comparable. Right, I should buy a shield. Oops. Oh boy, a ring. I just can't get excited about those things. It's usually a duplicate, and when it's not, it usually doesn't do anything exciting. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the southeast corner of the map in what time period? Not you. Not you. No. You're in that hand. In the past. Crescent Island past has no trees on it. Right, they have to take some time to grow. That's fine. So while I'm in the present, let's get the mayor's house thing. Which one is the mayor's house? Alright, fine, I'll do this while I'm here. In case the others are not rings, but they probably will be. Like ring, okay, yeah, sure. Red holy ring, no damage from small rocks. What are small rocks in the context of things that damage me? Like, stuff shot by Octoroks? Are there Octoroks in this game? When would I put on that ring, I wonder? I assume boulders falling down the mountain are not small rocks. Also, I've seen no hint of the L2 sword, which I feel like I should have had by now. Maybe this is trading sequence stuff and I've just not understood who wants to hear a joke? I should try a little harder to get the trading sequence done because I do feel like there's more I could do with that. Before I do this, what would an iron shield cost? I still had 500 rupee heart piece down there. Alright, I'll buy it. Great. In the past, somebody's petrified over there. Hi, Maple, I need to transact with you. Still don't have your picture book, but you might have something I want. You weren't carrying it on you right now. I feel like a lot of my money's missing, but no, I just spent on that shield, so I think I'm taking Maple's money here. Do you? Okay, she was happy with that exchange. Alright. Anyway, I'm going this direction. Crescent Island. So there's a... yeah, I actually need those. It's like an orange tree. Oh, there's a... yeah, well... too bad. It's all the way over there. So I need to be in the past. Somewhere around this part of the world was a thing I needed the better switch hook for. Southeast corner of the map, my notes say. That's here, right? Yeah. Okay. Hey, money. It'd be nice if that was also what was in this chest. But it's a ring. That's like anti-money. Well, either it'll give me 10 rupees if it's a duplicate, or it'll give me, a new ring. And there's a finite number of those, so eventually all rings will be money. But I'm not gonna be playing this game for long enough for that to happen. I am wondering what the New Game Plus ring situation is gonna be like. Will I still get lots of duplicates? Will all the places where I can get a ring have a new ring in them? I've seen that nut, so now I want to chop it down. But that's not the easiest thing in the world to do. I guess actually a Gale Seed would have gotten me here quicker, but this is quick enough, so this is probably a small rock. The one you're not shooting at me. This is a very docile Octorok. Okay, well, maybe the red ones don't shoot. Okay, there's one. Can't walk through you. The knockback ensures it. Got it. No matter how hard I try. Can't escape to the sea here. Yeah, walls everywhere I look. Is this still walled in the past? So there remains the mystery of... okay, I can get to the sea from here. Why did I jump there? It's fine. There remains the mystery of this. What could go there? I don't know yet. That feels like it's gonna open up and give me the L2 sword. But I have to complete a trading sequence first, and I have no idea who wishes to hear a joke. Anyway, tree. Tree is on this screen, I think. A potion was inside! Hey, that's cool! Timing could have been better, but I'll take it. My inventory not being as compact as it could be is bothering me. There. No, that's... A lot of extra spots in there. I wonder if those will ever get filled up. Like, maybe there are more games to get on Loop 2. Games. More, rings, items to get on Loop 2. Eventually I'll find the right words. Green luck ring, half damage from traps, great. Powering L2, already have this one, okay. Alright, so next time gotta find something somewhere in Labrynna. I'll talk to the two Maku trees and Impa and Neru and everything and see what I can figure out.